All right, welcome back everybody for another Real Talk, and may the Most High bless you. I pray y'all been having a wonderful, blessed day. My title now says, JT, what do you think about the ALS Ice Challenge? I knew some of y'all was going to ask me about this, and let me say this off top. Let me give a shout out to all the believers in the body of Christ, because I'm saying this for a reason. The believers, I'm talking about the real deal spiritual people that's not caught up in doing what everybody else is doing. Now, I'm all for charity. I'm all for donations. But I'm going to say some things in this video that's not going to sit well with too many people, because if you saw the video I did about my Facebook challenge, and I had the cooler behind me, everybody thought I was going to pour the water on me, the ice bucket, and do what everybody else was doing. But then I gave them a wake-up call, and mostly everybody I know, grew up with, went to school with, older than me, younger than me, saw the video. A lot of people love the challenge, but they only want to challenge themselves for one day. But they really wasn't catching what I was saying in the video. So I want to come back and respond. This is just my response back to all of y'all that asked me the question. And if you saw the video that I did on Facebook and posted on here, then you know what I'm talking about. Here's the thing, and I mean this out of love. When you are a child of God, you already gonna do what you're supposed to do. And when it comes to donating, let me say it like this. You don't have to dump no ice on your head to donate to somebody's charity. Let me say that again. You don't have to fill up no bucket of ice water and dump it on your head to donate to somebody's charity. For the world to see you freezing yourself up, all you do is just simply donate and shut your mouth to help somebody. You don't even have to say nothing about it. And the sad thing is, and I pray for people, and I see the ALS challenge, but I also think about people with all other kind of diseases. What about sickle cell anemia? What about the little children out here that's needing all kind of different machinery to keep them going, and stuff they need donated to them and need money for? I don't see nobody pouring no ice on their head for that. I don't see nobody donating for somebody starving on their own street. See, the thing is, when it comes to donating, you can donate so many things. It's so many ways to bless people. But this ALS thing done got so out of hand. I even see people I see people grandma taking the challenge. After a while, somebody gonna been done killed themselves behind this, because it's gonna be too cold and somebody gonna slip and fall and break their neck or something serious gonna happen. And I'm just speaking what I see. I'm not trying to scare nobody, but I'm just speaking what I see, because I'm looking past what everybody's doing, because it's so many people getting caught up in this thing. One guy almost broke his neck when they poured that big load of water on him, because the water was so cold. He almost slipped down and broke his neck. Y'all, let me say this. You got people out here that's doing stuff like this that just want to be seen. Want to be seen. Some folks just doing it because they love the challenge. Y'all see what I'm saying? What's wrong with that picture? What's wrong with that picture? A lot of people just want people to see what they doing, who they helping, just so they can say, oh, that brother that donated 1,000. You know what? The challenge, let me say this, because somebody might be looking at this video, they don't know what the challenge is. The ice bucket challenge, the ALS, is to raise money for the ALS disease. But here's my question. And what they do is, when somebody posts some water on somebody, the ice bucket with the ice in it, they call out about 4 or 5 more people's names and challenge them with it. So people donate money for the cause. That's why I say I'm all for donating. I'm not knocking what people doing. I'm trying to get you to look at this a whole nother way, because you don't even have to dump ice on nobody or yourself for you to donate to somebody. This is my question. If no one would have ever came up with the bucket of ice water challenge, how many of y'all would have still donated to somebody? How many of y'all would feed the homeless? Donate clothes to somebody you know needed, or go out your way to buy food for somebody, or donate something for the cause instead of somebody having to come up with an ice bucket challenge. How many of y'all, just be honest, if you're looking at this video, without that ice bucket challenge, how many of y'all would have been doing this in the first place? How many of y'all would help somebody you don't even know? Except waiting on Thanksgiving, waiting on Christmas, waiting on some old jacked up holiday to try to help somebody, when you can donate anytime. You can spend time with people. You can give them clothes, money, whatever it is that you have. Blessings, once again, come in many forms. But it always takes something for the world to see. So to answer y'all question, I don't care nothing about no ice challenge. You ain't going to see me caught up in that mess, because it's not a challenge for me. It's my worship. It's what I do every day. And I'm not saying it to say I'm bigger and better than nobody. I'm saying if you are a child of God, nobody got to challenge you to do what you already supposed to be doing. It go to show you how many people really don't know what they supposed to be doing. It ain't no challenge for me. That's why I'm in outreach ministry. That's why I go to the nursing home and sing to them women and to them men that can't even get up hardly out the bed. That's why I go. That's why I'm tied in with the food bank to help distribute food all the time. That's why it's not a challenge for me. It's my worship. If you really knew what worship was, you wouldn't care nothing for that challenge. But it's each to their own, y'all. That's why when I know I got clothes in her, I can go give it to that man on the next street who just lost his home, whose house burnt up. Some of us got a closet full of clothes knowing we ain't gonna never wear, men and women, and we won't even give it to somebody. Steady holding on to all them shoes and clothes knowing you ain't going to wear it. And you are really blessed and able to help somebody, but it's going to take a challenge for you to donate to somebody. I know I done made a lot of folk mad, but oh well, if the shoe fit, go ahead and wear it and walk down the street if you need it. It's too many people out here that need help, y'all. When you do things, you do it from the heart. It's a lot of people out here with plenty of money, and they ain't going to help nobody. So that's my input on it. Ice challenge, I don't care nothing about that ice challenge. It ain't no challenge. It ain't nothing for me. I'm going to go ahead and be obedient. And when you be obedient, which is better than sacrifice. See, a lot of them people, they sacrificing. Going out of their way. But see, obedience is better than sacrifice. If you're obedient, once again, you don't need an ice bucket challenge. You would have been donating to somebody anyway. Me and my mom is starting up something that's going around trying to help the elderly who is on fixed income from my own pockets. These elderly people out here who checks is being cut off. Who helping them? I don't see nobody pouring out no ice bucket challenge for that. Truth be told, you know people in your own neighborhood, older folks too, who are struggling. I know kids on the next street who don't have shoes to wear. I know too many children that don't have no clothes to wear. I don't see nobody doing no ice bucket challenge for that. Y'all know why I'm making this point as I close with this video. And I know it's hard for y'all to take some of this because everybody I know is doing the ice bucket challenge. And if you see this video, get mad at me and stay mad at me. I don't care. I love you. But the reason why I want to use this, because this is a great example of how the whole world whores after the Antichrist, except the elect. See, the elect folks, the spiritual folks, ain't worrying about no ice bucket challenge. They're already helping people and ain't even telling nobody about it. But you look at this as an example, how everybody and their grandma is doing this. Just look at Facebook. You can't stroll down five people page without seeing the ice bucket challenge. And then you got the little kids doing it. We done got away from the fire challenge with the rub and alcohol. Now it's the ice bucket challenge. But this is a great example once again on how the Antichrist is so slick. Why? Because look at how many people doing it because somebody else doing it. And when they do it, they call out 5 or 6 more people named in the video. Those 5 or 6 people do it, and the list just get longer and longer and longer. What's your point, JT? The list for the devil is just getting longer and longer and longer. Why? Because everybody else is doing it. My mama did it, JT. My grandma did it. She almost fell down. My uncle did it. My brother did it. That's why people gonna follow each other right on into the lake of fire. Because everybody doing it. Truth hurt, y'all. So don't even think about asking me about accepting your ice bucket challenge, because the hell with it. I don't need to throw no ice water on me to donate to somebody for a cause. If you accept Christ, you will automatically be doing what you're supposed to do without a challenge. That's my 2 cents on that, y'all. Have a wonderful day, and if you're mad, just pick your lip back up and just soak it in like a sponge. You'll be okay. So let us learn from yesterday, live for today, as we hope and pray for tomorrow. I know I'm a little bit too real for some of y'all, but to the real folks, right on.